What's up, Reds fans? Today we're talking about Emilio Pagán, who just had the best year of his career. And today he said he wants to come back to Cincinnati in 2026. The question is, will the Reds actually bring him back? Hey, it's Greg from Cincinnati Reds Daily. Thanks for being here. Before we go on, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bar so you get a notification when we post a video. And as always, thanks for being here. After Alexis Díaz went down early in the season with an injury, it was a closer by committee, Terry Francona said. In opening day in Cincinnati, Ian Jabot was called to close the game for the Reds, and it did not go well. Jabot blew the game. The Reds lost the game. After that, the Reds turned to Emilio Pagán to be the closer, and he absolutely delivered. Pagán recorded a career-high 32 saves, finishing fifth in all of baseball. You couldn't have asked for more than what Pagán gave you in 2025. Some say he's probably even was deserving of an all-star bid this season. He pitched in 70 games with a 2.88 ERA, stabilizing the back end of the bullpen with Tony Santillan. The two of them were just outstanding late in games this season. What's wild, this came after a year where he struggled through a bunch of injuries. It was the first year of his 2-year, $16 million deal with the Reds. This year he bounced back and showed why the Reds signed him to that in a big way. Pagán's been around for a while. He's pitched for 6 different teams. He's had flashes of closing experience. He was closer for the Rays back in the day, Minnesota for a little bit. But this year with the Reds, it felt a little bit different. He took over in the 9th inning in April, again after Jabot blew the save on opening day, and never gave the job back. Now here's where it gets interesting. Pagán is 34 years old, and he's entering free agency. The Reds have expressed interest to some point. Nick Kroll said he'd be great to have back, that he fits their culture. He's been great for the team leadership. But the market for closers is never cheap. And the Reds don't seem like they're going to get in bidding wars for closers, especially when they have Zach Maxwell, Connor Phillips, Tony Santillan, all those guys already in the bullpen. The Reds do have some payroll flexibility, but the Reds also don't like to go spend a lot of money. I'm going to read a couple quotes from Emilio Pagán. This came from the Enquirer's Gordon Whitmire, all of our favorites, by the way. I'd love to be back and run it back with them and take another run at it, Pagán told Whitmire. Nothing's guaranteed in this game, so we'll see what happens. I love these guys. They know that. Again, Pagán's going to turn 35 next season. I would be pretty surprised to see the Reds front office pay what he likely has earned. I'll say earned because he's had a great season. He should go make a bunch of money on the free agent market. I don't see the Reds, paying what he thinks he deserves, what he rightfully deserves. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense for the Reds to spend a lot of their money on a closer. Pagán continued in his interview with reporters. He said, I know where I want to play. Pagán continued, I want to play here, and hopefully we can figure that out. So if Pagán were to take a team-friendly deal, I could see maybe a world where he's back with the Reds. However, to me, it feels very unlikely. It feels like Tony Santillan would be in line to close for the Reds next season. The Reds have a lot of offseason needs. They need a big bat. So I don't think they're going to go spend it on an expensive deal with a closer that turns 35 next season. But what do you think? Should the Reds re-sign Emilio Pagán or let him walk after a career best season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, appreciate you guys being here. We just hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube not too long ago. Thanks to you guys. So can't say enough. Thank you very much. And as always, go Reds.